Good morning. Time to make some coffee. Close up that guy. This guy. We're going to do the fire the easy way this morning. Let's see. Alright, let that get going. Get a light turned on or two. I gotta clear that off. Alright, that's better. Still had some left. Fire should be good now. Let's go see. That's what we're going to use to make some coffee with. I haven't had any of this yet. It's a Christmas present from my buddy Joel. Pretty sure. It ought to be yummy. I did open it so I could smell of it. It smells yummy. If I'm smart enough to get it open. Sealed up well. I haven't used this coffee pot maybe ever, but I've had it for about 40 years. Bought it at a secondhand store one time. I'll catch more coffee if I put the jar under the one. Almost done. That smells good. That ought to be plenty strong. Save the rest of this for later. Be back in a sec. Alright, the water's hot. Let's go get the water.
Oh.
What?
You didn't tell me I was going to be in the video.
You're not going to be in the video, baby. It's not even on yet. Or maybe it is. Hey, you know what I'll bet? I bet. Yeah, not bad, but.
Maybe you should stop it and start it over. I should have known that.
Come here. I won't point it at you again, probably. Get it back here. And so if I'm doing it right, the coffee's in there. Look how much.
On your tripod.
Yeah, it was at the motel. Wilton had moved it and set it back down under something, so that's why I couldn't find it when I asked him. All right, so here's how we go. Pour water in there. I'm not being very camera present, am I? Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We'll put this guy on the fire, put a lid on this guy as it percolates its way through. I can't wait to see how it goes. Man, it's still hot. Oh, I hear it trickling.
And leaking.
Hmm?
And leaking. I wondered
What?
if you knew how much water you had, or...
Oh, it's not supposed to leak through there, I'll bet. Now, I knew how much water I had. What it's doing is it filled up the spot where the coffee is, and it's coming over the top a little bit and not soaking down through. Isn't that interesting? That makes me wonder if I'm doing it right. I feel like I am. Surely I am.
Maybe it just needs to be slower.
I don't know how you make it.
Just pour it in slower.
No, because this thing's still full of water up in here. I filled it all the way to the top. Maybe it's like a lot of things with pumps and stuff like that. You just have to run them for a minute. Ooh, it smells good. I wish I could see down in there. It's not much of a leak. Oh, but it is hot. Surprise. There we go. It's still hot. Hey, that lid's on there good. I didn't put it on that top. Yeah, it's almost drained through. You don't care if there's a mouse pill floating in there, do you? There's not. I'm kidding. There's no mouse pills in this batch of coffee. I can't wait to try this. I'm all excited. I'm all jittery. Or Twitter. What's the term when you're all? There's a term for it.
I'm not hip like you.
Do you want to come sit over here with me?
Nope.
Why? You look fine. I almost said something that wouldn't have been helpful, but you look fine.
Look like I always do.
No. Oh, you always do look good, but... Oh, man.
Still hot.
Still hot. All right, we'll let it drip. All right. poured through. Let's pour a cup. Ooh, got a good color. I'm not very good at this. Doing two things at once here. And we'll let Miss Happy here try the first drink. Because it's too hot for me. And it might be too bourbony for her. She's thinking. Here, turn the camera. I'm kidding. I'm not going to turn the camera on you. I wouldn't do that if you knew it.
I don't know.
Not too bourbony?
I'm not sure what it is. It may be that. Maybe that's what it is. That makes it doesn't. I don't know. At first I thought it tasted like it was weak, but I'm expecting coffee flavor.
Uh-huh.
So.
And it may be because all it did was just pour down through there, and so it's not like it brews and goes for a while. Maybe the trick would be to pour it through again. Get a second.
I don't know. I just don't know what to expect, I guess. You gonna put on a show on the video camera?
Because it's too hot, probably. I'm making eat hot peppers and things, but hot liquids.
It's actually not as hot as it could have been.
Not bad. I bet it would be better if it was brewed, though. And I ground it really fine. Well, that shouldn't have mattered. That should have been the right way to do it for this, though, huh? Anyway, that's coffee, and I'm not going to start ranting about police that will follow any order given to them. Ooh, if I talk about it much, I might. I had thought about doing a little rant for all the people that said, oh, the police will be good. They won't do anything unlawful. They will uphold their oath and protect the Constitution. Yeah. Cops follow orders. Doesn't matter what they're told to do. They got their own little boys club. That doesn't mean there's not some good cops. There's some decent cops out there. We got a friend that's a pretty good cop, but even him, I won't say his name. He and your dad and I were having a conversation one day, and he was talking about how he thought it'd be just fine to go busting into somebody's house if they thought they had a reason, even if there wasn't a reason. I was like, really? Well, yeah, that's what we're told to do. I'm like, oh. All right.
Rant over.
Yeah. This isn't as fast as an electric one. Am I grinding it too fine? It should be good.